Team Blue came up just short at Survivor Series. SmackDown Live came with an intensity. They came with grit. They came with determination. I'm so very proud of the entire SmackDown roster. That is, of course, except for two individuals.
Oh my God, who the hell?
Kevin Owens.
What are they doing?
And Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. 1-on-3. Raw wins Survivor Series.
It's gotta be so hard having to come out here and start SmackDown Live with yet another excuse about why you failed.
Yeah.
So why don't we skip all the pleasantries and for once in your life, you be a man and tell us that you are sorry.
Well, that makes what I'm about to say actually quite easy. I'm going to deliver 2 words to you guys.
No, I see where you're going.
So, Kevin Owens.
We are too valuable.
Sami Zayn.
Hold on, Shane, hold on. I think I have a better temporary solution. Everybody back there hates your guts and wants to get their hands on you. And tonight, they just might. The 2 of you face the New Day. Not only will you face the New Day, you will face them in a lumberjack match.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn realizing that there's nowhere to go.
Putting Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in the lumberjack match, well, that's genius.
Oh no!
And when they're laying there, stains on the mat,
Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in trouble.
I'm assuming that's when you're gonna go and fire them.
Oh, and wait a minute, Rude! The entire locker room is crawling through the ring.
Sami Zayn from behind!
They have to win. Kevin Owens is hightailed it out to the WWE Universe. Oh, and Sami Zayn build the wrath of the New Day.
Kevin's already gone. Kevin's already left Sami Zayn behind.
You can't do this. Daniel, you can't fire us. Look, we've known each other for way too long. We've gone way back. You can't do this to us. We're too important for this show.
I do recognize your talent, which is why I want you here next week, because you have a one-on-one match against Randy Orton.
You can't.
I can't? I can't?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to SmackDown Live.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Say it don't mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome SmackDown Live Commissioner Shane McMahon.
A lot of business for Shane McMahon to attend to here tonight. So much that he put on the line in Survivor Series and so much lost, but still, Shane McMahon has got to be pretty happy with his decision to watch the ending of SmackDown Live last week from his hotel room.
I can't imagine that Shane McMahon's too happy that Daniel Bryan didn't follow through with his orders and fired Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn. I'm curious to hear what the commissioner has to say.
Yeah, I actually agree with you, Corey. I mean, all week long, I wonder what's going on in the mind of Shane McMahon, who, for all intents and purposes, expected Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to be out of a job here on SmackDown Live. Shane McMahon has called Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn delusional and is here to attend to the matters from last week now.
Hey, had it been me, I would have fired him.
How's everybody doing tonight? Well, I know we all bleed blue right here in Lexington, Kentucky. But you know, I know 2 superstars that don't. Imagine, if you will, 2 superstars who betrayed the entire SmackDown team. Last week, I was in the process of firing those 2 superstars, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, because they self-admittedly said they have no respect for anyone on the SmackDown roster. They have no respect for the commissioner's office, and worse, They have no respect for any of you. So with that information, I was actually looking forward to firing them until Daniel Bryan had another idea. Daniel Bryan, and on paper, it was an amazing idea. The fact that he put Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a lumberjack match where each of the superstars can extract a little bit of revenge. I was very excited about this because I knew after all that and in the very end, then Daniel Bryan would fire them both. But that didn't happen. Now, Daniel Bryan and I have had numerous conversations about it, but instead of hearing it from me, I figured you'd hear it from the horse's mouth himself. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming SmackDown's General Manager, Daniel Bryan.
Shane, I understand why you and a ton of other people think Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens should be fired. But as somebody who's been fired a couple times myself, I believe in second chances. And I know how much Sami and Kevin wanted to be a part of Survivor Series. Admittedly, their selfishness and jealousy led them to make a very bad decision, and they should have never interfered in the Survivor Series match. But Shane, you too, sometimes your temperament can get the best of your better judgment. It happens all the time.
Well, Daniel, in this specific case, I agree with you. Let's go back a little bit, and let me remind you that Kevin Owens beat my father unmercifully in this ring. So to quote Sami Zayn, check on my temper there. Let me remind you that it was Sami Zayn who got involved in my Hell in a Cell matchup against Kevin Owens right there. Double check. And let me remind you that those two individuals betrayed the entire SmackDown roster. Triple check.
But you also have to understand why they did those things. They did them in the name of competition and trying to grab the brass ring. And like I said last week, in those two guys, in Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, I see real talent. If we fire them, ultimately, they're just going to end up on Monday Night Raw.
Great, that'd be my sister's problem.
But see, you left me in charge last week. I took this job under the pretense that you didn't want just a yes man. If you wanted just a puppet who would just do whatever you wanted them to do, I'm sorry, I'm not your guy. But if you want somebody who recognizes in-ring talent, who wants to give talent opportunities, who wants to use those talent the best we possibly can right here on SmackDown Live, then I'm your guy. I just need you to trust me so that when you leave, I can make the decisions.
I do trust you. And the decision, let's take it back to what you made last week. They're still here. They're not fired. But one thing that I do applaud you on is that you made a match right here for